everyone. My name is Second Lieutenant Daniel Boutlair, and I'll be your Master of Ceremony for today. On behalf of the Garrison Commander, Lieutenant Colonel McNeil, I would like to welcome you to today's ceremony of remembrance. I would also like to acknowledge at this time we are in the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people, known as Unamangi. Bonjour tout le monde, mon nom c'est Sous-Lieutenant Daniel Boutelier et je serai le maître de la cérémonie aujourd'hui pour la cérémonie de souvenir. Je tiens également à reconnaître en ce moment que nous sommes sur le territoire non cédé de peuple Mi'kmaq, connu Unamangi. Due to the global pandemic, Remembrance Day ceremonies have been greatly reduced across the country to minimize the spread of COVID-19. All are encouraged to attend or to keep in mind the COVID-19 protocols. All will be required to remain 2 meters apart, safely social distance, and wear masks. I would also like to remind you at this time to turn off your cell phones. J'aimerais porter à votre attention au protocole utilisé pendant cette cérémonie dû à COVID-19. Tout le monde devrait être au moins 2 mètres de distance en pratiquant des distances sociales et devrait porter leur masque en tout temps. Please rise and remain standing for the national. S'il vous plaît, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Canada. Oh Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command, car ton bravo les pays, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée, tes plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. D'un océan à l'autre, à précisément 11 heures, heure locale, toutes les entreprises, écoles, bureaux et même la circulation se sont arrêtés pendant 2 minutes de silence. The symbol of Remembrance Day is the poppy, and millions of Canadians pin one to their lapel each and every November 11th as a way of expressing their remembrance of the servicemen and women who gave their lives in 2 world wars, in Korea, while others remember the sacrifices made in Cyprus, Bosnia, and most recently, Afghanistan. Le symbole du jour de souvenir est le coquelicot, et des millions de Canadiens en appelant un chaque 11 novembre pour exprimer le souvenir des militaires qui ont donné leur vie. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. This bitter conflict raged for 6 years and saw over 1 million brave Canadians serve in uniform around the globe. Cette année marque le 75e anniversaire à la fin de la Deuxième Guerre mondiale. Ce conflit a duré pendant 6 ans et il y avait des millions de Canadiens servis en uniforme partout au monde. The war in Europe had ended with the surrender of Germany in May 1945, but the fighting continued against the Japanese in Asia and the Pacific. Finally, the opposing forces were forced to surrender, and victory over Japan, VJ Day, was marked on the 15th of August 1945. Canada and many other countries would rejoice that the Second World War was over at last, but also grieve the heavy sacrifices that had been made. The poppy has become to be known as the universal symbol of remembrance. The story of how the poppy became to be the symbol of remembrance has varying origins, but the overall basis for the poppy is without question Captain John McCrae's poem In Flanders Fields. It was in the Battle of Ypres in the spring of 1915 that the words of Captain McCrae would forever immortalize the symbol of sacrifice the world over. Captain McCrae was serving as a surgeon at the 1st Field Artillery Brigade during the battle, and it was the death of a friend and former student, Lieutenant Alexis Helmer of Ottawa, who inspired McCrae to write his now famous poem. I will now call upon Corporal Christmas. J'aimerais demander à Corporal Christmas to come forward and read the famous poem in both Mi'kmaq and English.
Namahamigak Flanders. Namahamigak Flanders na Gurgo Washwago Donald Shukriak. Miawe na Lushawel Bimamkidako. Sizip Jews may idolum Dudijik, Wisely, Nadel, Sigisigidu, Jetli Ashbach, Ashmidish, Nadan Desigo Beskoel. Ninen, Nebudiak, the Amsahel, Nimajokiago, Megadamaga, Yasbile Naga, the Sapnia. The Wadia, Bakujik, Masnaga, Kaduniga, Elisidia, Namahamigak Flanders. Gillo, Del Nige, Waswaden and Embidden Wall, Awahanamunen, Dot New Bedwanamuago. Wula, go again. Amuch Gillo, Gohaladua, Al Nestin Walk, Akmulego, Medadan Ninen, Nebudia, Agisiel Smukle, Jetliash Waswago Nigweb, Namahamigak Flanders. In Flanders Fields. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row. That marks their place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely sing and fly. Stars heard amid the guns below. We are dead short days ago. We lived, felt us on sunset glow, loved them or loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if it break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep till poppies grow in Flanders Fields. On behalf of the Cape Breton Highlanders. I will now call upon Mr. March, President of the Cape Breton Highlanders Association, to lay a wreath on behalf of all Cape Breton Highlanders veterans.
And now, Colonel McIntyre from the Cape Breton Highlanders Association will lay a wreath on behalf of the last 5 surviving Cape Breton Highlanders vets. And now we'll conclude the ceremony with the royal anthem. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen, send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God